Imagine you're looking at Earth from space, and in the vast emptiness of the Southern Ocean, you notice a glowing turquoise patch, radiating like a cosmic beacon in the sea. For decades, this mysterious glow baffled scientists. Was it ice? Was it algae? Or something far stranger? Today, we uncover the truth behind one of the ocean's greatest puzzles, and the billions of tiny creatures responsible for this glowing spectacle. Back in the early 2000s, satellites began capturing strange images, patches of blue-green light shimmering in the icy waters near Antarctica. Scientists were puzzled. At first, they suspected it was a reflection of sunlight on ice or minerals carried by glaciers. But the glow persisted, too bright, too widespread, and too consistent to be a trick of the light. This glowing phenomenon wasn't just a pretty sight. It raised deeper questions about how Earth's oceans absorb carbon, regulate climate, and sustain marine life. To solve the mystery, scientists had to look beneath the waves. To understand this enigma, we need to travel north of the glow to a massive, ring-shaped feature known as the Great Calcite Belt. Discovered 2 decades ago, this belt contains billions of coccolithophores, tiny plankton covered in reflective calcium carbonate plates known as coccoliths. These microscopic organisms may look fragile, but together, they play a vital role in Earth's carbon cycle, locking away millions of tons of carbon every year. They also act like tiny mirrors, bouncing sunlight back into space, making them visible even from satellites orbiting Earth. But here's the catch. The glowing turquoise patch wasn't supposed to exist in the freezing waters south of this belt. Coccolithophores simply shouldn't survive there, or so scientists thought. To get answers, oceanographer Barney Balch and his team set sail aboard the research vessel Roger Revelle. Their journey stretched from Hawaii to the icy South Pole, passing through storms, icebergs, and endless stretches of ocean. Armed with advanced instruments, they measured ocean color, carbon levels, and photosynthesis rates, not just at the surface, but at multiple depths where satellites couldn't see. Balch explained it best. Satellites only see the top several meters of the ocean, but we were able to drill down with multiple measurements. There's nothing like measuring something in multiple ways to tell a complete story. What they found was astonishing. The waters weren't dominated by coccolithophores at all, but by their ancient rivals, diatoms. These plankton, made of glass-like silica shells, are among the ocean's most powerful life forms. They fuel entire marine food chains, lock away carbon, and, when present in massive numbers, can transform the very color of the sea. Diatoms and coccolithophores compete fiercely in the ocean. Think of them as 2 rival civilizations, battling for sunlight and nutrients. Where coccolithophores build scales of chalk, diatoms forge armor from glass. And in the Southern Ocean, the diatoms were winning. The glow that satellites mistook for coccolithophores was actually created by dense populations of diatoms. Their reflective shells scattered sunlight just as efficiently, tricking scientists for years. Water samples proved it. Coccolithophores were there, but only in small numbers. The real source of the glowing turquoise waters was the shimmering glass-like structures of diatoms, floating by the billions. This revelation changes more than just one mystery. It forces scientists to rethink how satellites estimate carbon levels in the ocean, and how we understand the ocean's role in controlling Earth's climate. The discovery that diatoms, not coccolithophores, are responsible for these glowing waters is a breakthrough. It expands our knowledge of how life thrives in the harshest oceans and how fragile ecosystems influence our planet's carbon balance. In the words of Balch, we're expanding our view of where coccolithophores live and finally beginning to understand the patterns we see in satellite images of this part of the ocean we rarely get to visit. So the next time you see the ocean sparkle in shades of turquoise, remember, what looks like a glowing jewel from space is actually the work of billions of microscopic warriors, silently shaping the fate of our planet. If you enjoyed this journey into the deep, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know in the comments, what other mysteries of the ocean would you like us to explore? Until next time, keep looking deeper, Because the ocean always has another secret.